My name is Mikko Nenonen, I'm the exploration manager, and you can find us from our website, firefoxgold.com. So at Firefox Gold we've been using some drone geophysics by a local service provider from Finland called Radai. They have a very high quality drone UAV magnetics, which has been very useful for mapping these large regional structures. And in addition to that, we often combine the geophysical surveys by doing detailed ground magnetic surveys, which we can basically provide in-house for the most interesting looking parts which have been delineated from these large-scale UAV surveys. So that's a benefit what we can do. And we can basically also do other geophysics in-house, like fixed loop EM surveys and borehole electromagnetic surveys. So I think in general, in Finland, the quality of the geophysical survey is very high. And like you might know, most of the terrain in Finland is very much covered by the glacial till. There is barely no outcrop exposure, so we need some kind of tools to identify the probably cold hosting structures, and that's base of till sampling and geophysics, and then we need to do the diamond drilling in the area. Well, Firefox Gold is mostly focused on exploring for gold in Finland, but within the areas we do exploration, there is extensive potential for base metals such as nickel, copper, PG, and other base metals as well. Like we have units like ultramafic units, which are known for hosting these comatite-hosted nickel deposits, and then we have iron formations, which might be hosting zinc, lead, and so on. But we are focusing mostly on the gold, and the targeting for the gold is a bit different than for the nickel and the nickel occurrences. But in the areas like our Mustajärvi project, we have the ultramafic volcanics close by, but I see that it's potential to find for base metals as well. Well, the situation in Finland is now that, especially the central Lapland greenstone belt, it's very much picked already to buy a bunch of junior companies like Firefox Gold, Orion Resources, Finex Metals, Valkea Resources, and then there is a few majors working in the area like Agnico Eagle, and then B2 Fold and Kindras choose some JVs. So the best opportunity to get into Finland for some companies is basically only to do JVs with juniors who hold most of the land. Like at the moment we have plus 200 square kilometers of exploration land, which is we have one JV with one major, but other areas are fully owned by us, and obviously we are available for discussions, but we are the local operators. I live there inside in Sodankylä, 120 kilometers above the Arctic Circle. Fantastic place to do exploration. Road network, 5G everywhere. You can just the infrastructure is very good. So basically you also have a drill rig accessibility for all of our permit area, and you might have a road access everywhere within 1 kilometer radius perhaps. So that the forestry logging is quite extensive in Finland, so that's why we have forestry roads. And like you see here at our Mustajärvi project, the center image here, we have a paved highway going across the property, and we have power lines, everything. So the access and infrastructure is excellent in Finland. So Finnish government has one of the best databases in the world. Like all the historic exploration data is available for everybody. Some of the data you need to buy, but like historic data is there. And the government owns the bedrock, and for example, if some private company or listed company is doing exploration there, once the company is leaving Finland and the areas are relinquished, the data must be reported to the government, and the GTK finally, after a few years of holding time, it will be public for everybody. So then some other people can continue the exploration and develop the projects, because no need to do double the work somebody has been already doing.